Welcome to Star Bios, the podcast where we delve into the fascinating lives of Hollywood's most captivating stars. I'm your host, Casey Gold, and today we're shining the spotlight on the incomparable Edith Piaf, the French singer-songwriter whose voice and spirit continue to mesmerize audiences worldwide. With a life marked by both triumph and tragedy, Piaf's story is a testament to the transformative power of talent, perseverance, and passion. Born on December 19, 1915, in the Belleville neighborhood of Paris, Edith Piaf entered the world in a small apartment at 72 Rue de l'Homme, surrounded by the sights, sounds, and smells of a vibrant working-class community. Her mother, Annette Maillard, was a street singer and a nomad, often traveling with her own mother, a fortune-teller, to various markets and fairs throughout France. Edith's father, Louis-Alphonse Gachin, was an acrobat who performed in circuses and music halls, but his relationship with Annette was tumultuous, and he would eventually abandon the family. As a child, Edith spent much of her time on the streets of Paris, watching her mother sing for coins and applause in the city's bustling markets and squares. She would often accompany her mother to the famous Marché aux Puces de Saint-Ouen, where Annette would perform traditional French folk songs to entertain the crowds. These early experiences had a profound impact on Edith's development as an artist, shaping her unique sound and style. The Paris of Edith Piaf's childhood was a city in flux, still reeling from the devastation of World War I. The streets were filled with wounded soldiers, widows, and orphans, all struggling to survive in a city that seemed determined to rebuild itself. Despite these challenges, the city remained a hub of artistic and cultural expression, with writers like Marcel Proust and James Joyce, artists like Pablo Picasso and Henri Matisse, and musicians like Claude Debussy and Eric Satie, all contributing to the vibrant cultural landscape. As Edith entered her teenage years, she began to develop her own distinctive singing style, blending the intimacy of French chanson with the emotional intensity of her own life experiences. She would often sing along with her mother, learning traditional French folk songs and developing her own unique phrasing and tone. By the time Edith turned 15, she was already performing on the streets of Paris, singing for coins and applause in the city's bustling markets and squares. Her voice, though still raw and unpolished, possessed a haunting quality that captivated passers-by and hinted at the greatness to come. During this period, Edith also began to explore the city's many music halls and cabarets, where she was exposed to a wide range of musical styles and performers. She would often sneak into the famous Moulin Rouge, watching in awe as the dancers and singers performed on stage. These early experiences had a profound impact on her development as an artist, shaping her unique sound and style. As we explore Edith Piaf's early life, it becomes clear that she was destined for greatness. With her powerful voice, captivating stage presence, and unwavering determination, she would go on to become one of the most beloved and respected singers of all time. As Edith entered her 20s, she began to make a name for herself in the city's vibrant music scene. In 1935, she was discovered by Louis Le Play, a nightclub owner who was immediately captivated by her raw talent and emotional stage presence. Le Play took Edith under his wing, mentoring her and helping her refine her craft. He also gave her the nickname La Momie Piaf, which translates to the Sparrow, due to her small stature and fragile appearance. Under Le Play's guidance, Edith began performing at his nightclub, The Gurney, where she quickly gained a following among the city's artistic and intellectual elite. Her unique sound, which blended traditional French folk music with modern themes and emotions, resonated deeply with audiences. She sang about love, loss, and longing, drawing on her own experiences of poverty, heartbreak, and struggle. As Edith's popularity grew, she began to attract attention from other prominent figures in the music industry. In 1936, she was signed to a recording contract with Polydor Records, and her first single, Les Mômes de la Cloche, became an instant success. The song's haunting melody and poignant lyrics, which told the story of a young woman's struggles on the streets of Paris, captured the hearts of listeners across the city. Over the next few years, Edith released a string of hit singles, each one showcasing her unique voice and style. She sang about the hardships of everyday life, from poverty and hunger to love and heartbreak. Her music was raw, emotional, and deeply personal, resonating with audiences who saw themselves in her stories. Edith's rise to fame was not without its challenges, however. In 1936, Louis the Play, the man who had discovered her and helped launch her career, was murdered in his office. The tragedy sent shockwaves through Edith's life, and she struggled to come to terms with the loss of her mentor and friend. Despite this setback, Edith continued to perform and record music, using her platform to tell stories that needed to be told. She sang about the struggles of the working class, the plight of women in society, and the importance of love and compassion. Her music became a beacon of hope for many, offering a glimpse into a world that was both beautiful and brutal. As we explore Edith Piaf's remarkable journey, it becomes clear that her music was not just a reflection of her own experiences, but also a testament to the power of art to transform and uplift. Her voice, though fragile and vulnerable at times, possessed a strength and resilience that inspired countless fans around the world. From her iconic performances at the Olympia Music Hall, to her collaborations with legendary songwriters like Charles Aznavour and Georges Moustaki, Edith's legacy is a testament to the enduring power of music to touch our hearts and transform our lives. As Edith entered the 1950s, she continued to dominate the French music scene, performing to sold-out crowds at iconic venues like the Olympia Music Hall. Her performances were legendary, with Edith pouring her heart and soul into every song, often leaving audiences in tears. She sang about love, loss, and longing, drawing on her own experiences of poverty, heartbreak, and struggle. One of Edith's most famous collaborations during this period was with the legendary songwriter Charles Aznavour. Together, they created some of Edith's most iconic songs, including J'étais dans la peau and Mon Dieu. These songs showcased Edith's unique voice and style, blending traditional French folk music with modern themes and emotions. Edith's personal life was also marked by turmoil during this period. She suffered from poor health, struggling with arthritis and morphine addiction. Despite these challenges, she continued to perform and record music, using her platform to tell stories that needed to be told. Her music became a beacon of hope for many, offering a glimpse into a world that was both beautiful and brutal. In 1959, Edith met Theodore Theo Lamboukas, a Greek hairdresser who would become her companion until her death. Theo brought stability and love into Edith's life, and she credited him with helping her to overcome her addiction and find peace. Together they traveled the world, performing to audiences in the United States, Europe, and Asia. Edith's legacy extends far beyond her own music, however. She inspired generations of musicians and artists, from Jacques Brel to Madonna. Her unique voice and style have been emulated by countless singers, but never replicated. Edith's music was a testament to the power of art to transform and uplift, offering a glimpse into a world that was both beautiful and brutal. As we conclude our journey through the remarkable life of Edith Piaf, it becomes clear that her music was not just a reflection of her own experiences, but also a testament to the enduring power of love, compassion, and hope. Her voice, though fragile and vulnerable at times, possessed a strength and resilience that inspired countless fans around the world. In the words of Edith herself, "Je ne regrette rien, I regret nothing." Edith Piaf's life was marked by hardship, struggle, and tragedy, but also by love, compassion, and an unwavering dedication to her art. Her legacy continues to inspire and uplift us today, a reminder of the transformative power of music to touch our hearts and transform our lives. That's all for today's Star Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, I'm Casey Gold, reminding you to keep shooting for the stars.